What is going on, people? Welcome back. Johnny here, and we are playing some Rimhammer, the end times with the dwarfs. We have some extra traps too, and we're non-stop working on getting some shit together for security here. I was debating on flooring this up, but I think I'll just remove these floors and then just smooth all this stuff. I think that'll be fine. I don't even know if we can smooth what's under here, but whatever, it's fine. Anyway, we've extended our trap corridors to make them rather massive. We're gonna put some flame cannons in here. And a lot of cleaning going on. I guess we need to expand the cleaning zone. I like to see that they're finally getting around to that, although there are some people whose sole job that is. Since we spend time down there resetting traps frequently, I'll probably end up rebuilding some of these because clearly there's going to be some normal ground in there, but whatever. And we need a door into here, and I know I just stuffed a bunch of doors up into storage, so I guess we should probably mine something out over here. We know we're going to be hauling a bunch of bodies. You need a stone door. You can't put a door that is something that will burn over there, lest when it gets up to 800 degrees in there, the whole damn place catches on fire. Alright, so they're finally almost there. It's so freaking slow, man. These lights really do a lot for brightening up the place, though. What's our roof situation like? Tempted to do some mining. Somehow I just want that to be mined out. That does mean I'm gonna have to put another statue. Why don't we cancel them all? Do a bit of mining like there, and I'll put another one of them pillars over there, and then we'll mine the rest out. Someone's blowing the horn in Thor's throne room. Yeah, it really sucks that we didn't get the Slayer versions of these, but there you go. I wonder if I can tweak that in the save file. It's got to be saved somewhere, right? I'm really intrigued now. We really want to get out on the map. I've committed to doing a sizable caravan every summer. I desperately need another freezing statue. We started putting food outside because there's just too much of it. I can't do anything with it. That's gonna spoil in 7 fucking days. But what are you gonna do? Oh, I mean, you could start like copying bills over here. We're gonna start with our simple meals. Oh no, I lied. I meant fine meals. Okay, so no pemmican. Just get these jobs moved over. Fine meal. Those being the important ones. I'm gonna move the rest of these over to the ones that I want. Okay, you can see all of our curing vats are full, and most of our drying shelves are full too. Are we still sitting on like 6,000 wood? 5,000. That's a rather impressive amount of wood. Maybe we can just make a series of drying shelves. I just don't want to fill these rooms up with garbage for the sake of it. I want to do some Bugman's brewing in here, but we haven't even researched it yet. It's a pretty tall order. We need to get high blood armor going. So although Ironbreaker armor is pretty legit. Hey, Thor must be holding court for the first time. No one's in there. There he is. He's like, no orcs and no Skaven. They suck. And you guys, I love, and them, I hate. Nothing like, I guess they have legitimate reasons for, you know, who the hell just dropped some berries in there? What just happened? I really outdid myself on that magic helmet. Ah, it was okay. Nice. Good job. Let's see if the high blood sarcophagi were built. They were not. They're a lot of work to make. Plus, there's no light in there. He's probably making his own sarcophagus. So now if we lose anybody in a massive raid, we'll be all set. And it's time to get some bloody war machines going. Let's get this shit cleaned up. There's too much crap over here. How much slate? We're sitting on over 1,000 slate. I'm tempted to go, or sorry, torn on whether to go with a lighted column or not, but the fact of the matter is, when you have all these things that are fueled, so we have these columns, we have braziers, there's candles all over the fucking place, some lighted columns over here. Point being, they slow down the game. I don't know, like we're on 4x speed right now and everything seems to be going fine. It's not jerky or stupid, so except when they go to a door, because all the doors are, oh god, now we're locked up. All right, collection of goodies, you say. A bunch of rings and mechanical iron. We can make all that shit ourselves, and we have it ourselves. So all right, Thor is like a master at this point. All he does is go around building shit everywhere we need it. Cleaning zone. You can totally just see where the cleaning zone ends. So we're going to be spending some time in here. We did get these floors ripped up, and as I proclaimed, we're going to end up putting some more in there. For now, I'm just going to see what I can smooth. Never even bothered to get rid of all these Skaven. There's some dawi here with some stuff to trade. And Thor, where are they at? Thor's our new Thane, and we'll send him out to treat. He's going to be like, hey, Bamador. Que pasa? Alright, good. We can sell some worthless garbage here. There's a poor hat. I'm just going to go through the list. There's a troll heart. That's going to be all their money. And what do you have to buy? A birdskin, Averland feathered. You have one fucking hat with you? Man, get out of here. Oh, look where they dropped their silver. This is a trap. We're about to get raided. Quick, build the flame cannons. Alright, let's see. Furniture. Security. Flame cannons. And I don't want the man. I don't know if I want. Everybody's asleep, so I have a minute to screw around with this. That should do it. I'm gonna put in an organ gun because they're fun. Not for people that show up here, but is this all limestone? It is. Okay, good. So once this gets built, we'll mine this out to finish it. We also need to put in jobs to make rounds for those weapons. So let's make sure that's hold on. First off, we don't need any more Drake guns. Looks like... Oh, I suspended the black powder job. Son of a bitch. And why isn't this getting done? Sysvim. Preserved by Ferrum. You're making black powder now. Son of a bitch. I can't believe I let that go like that. That's really unfortunate. But regardless. Alright, organ... hold on, close that. Is there a bulk job? Alright, there are bulk jobs for both of those. So there you go. They're going to spend a fair bit of time making black powder, which is good because we have so many materials we need to get rid of right now. Alright, that thing was built. So let's go ahead and mine this all out. Before we start smoothing stuff. I'll probably mine this back wall out too and build some legit buttressed wall. In fact, probably the same with over here. I don't know why I did something dumb and expanded the cleaning zone into the area where the carcasses are getting burned, but there you go. Oh, they're definitely ready to mine. It's a real dawi. We might lose some roof if I do that. That's alright. I guess it's probably okay. Everybody out of the way, quick. No, we didn't. Good. Just a bunch of animal fat rotting away and the complaints related to that. Alright, so we get all this stuff done. What do we end up with? Slate chunks. Limestone chunks. Somehow I insist that all the exterior walls be made out of this. And this feels like the natural thing to do to take this one all the way out to here, right? And reinstall this door right here somewhere. I think I've been... damn it. Hang on. We need to get these settings right. Alright, I reset all these to be important. And then these to be critical. should get that sorted out nicely. And we have walls to build, floors to smooth. You know the routine. We do have an organ gun now, but there's no ammunition for it, which is a bit worrisome. Lots of animal fat rotting away, which is for the best, given how much of that stuff we have sitting around. And we'll run limestone over to there. And when the natural mountain turns to slate, we will run slate for the rest of it. There you go. And limestone out there is fine. That's what we have. Hopefully we have enough of all those things. Yeah. I'm running a little low on limestone. Okay, so based on the number of animals we have, we clearly grew way too much fucking hay. So let's shrink this zone down. I don't really know what to put in its stead though, but yeah, we definitely don't. Maybe I just shrink it down and call it good, right? Let's get rid of this side. Could do more corn. Did we end up with veggies? Oh yeah, because it's a never-ending supply of dwarf bile mushrooms. Just gonna let it go. I think we're doing fine. We could grow more tobacco or something. Maybe. So if we just shrunk this corridor down, I could then expand this tobacco down into there. And it looks weird, but whatever. Dawi aren't known for growing shit outside, right? Alright, now we have more room in here as well. Expand zone. There you go. Okay, so once we get these, which we're probably short on components. Damn it, why didn't we build the flame cannon first? And why don't we make the organ gun rounds? Okay, we are good. Now we have 5 rounds, so we can give somebody the business when they show up. Are you bringing that down here, Snorri? I was going to put another door over here. I don't think I'm gonna, though. I don't know why. Doesn't really matter. I guess if they get through this wall, they're in the hold. If they get in here, they're kind of in this random area that is kind of outside the hold yet. So let's just go with that logic. Still going to try and put hold number 2 down here. Could do like 10 dwarfs over here, 10 dwarfs over here, and then the other 30 over here. So maybe as we get new dwarfs, we like restrict them to this area. Something's just killing a lot of goats and deer. It must be this guy. I bet it's the warg, right? Warg. Yeah, he's just mauling everything over here. It's nuts. There's a timber wolf over there too at some point. So we definitely didn't need to plant all these trees, and we might have way too many trees in here. I don't know if there's anything else we can plant that's going to be more worthwhile, but we are fueling a whole crap ton of stuff with wood, so I guess we'll let it go. It's 80 freaking 5 degrees outside. It is still spring. That's a hot spring. It's not a heat wave though. Alright, let's select all these on the map and automatic refuel. No. Okay. Did I just build a copy of that somewhere? I did. That was unintentional. Alright, so now as soon as we get some freaking components. What are you working on? You're working on armor. You should definitely be working on components, dude. What is this one waiting for? 16 components. I want components, big time. I love that dude's artist hat. That was made by Dino. Dino's Bar and Grill. He's one of the Discord members who made many of these dawi images, like these freaking insanely awesome looking things. I think the only thing I really made from this mod at this point is weapons and magical armor. But I based all the magic armor on his mundane armor, which is just amazing. Yeah. Check that dude out. Commission him to make you something. He's so good. Blows my mind. It's too hot out. We need to clear these shelves that are outside. If we can get that stuff put anywhere, we might do better. Why aren't these shelves being used? I don't remember what the hell we were putting on here. Probably rice. Something from the very, very early game. Yeah. When was the last time we had rice? So, any of these rice shelves. This is cooked cures. What's this one? Meat. Let's put some of this on there, because clearly... why don't we just allow it on top of what's already there? Dried cured meat. Any other shells that are vacant? This should be cooked cured. We had so much fucking meat. Who would have thought 800,000 camels would attack our hold? And they weren't dromedaries. They were legit camels, dude. Are pretty set for war machines. I could make a room here, which is like a fallback room that had the stone throwers in it, or the grudge throwers in it, but I want to keep them secure, because if they get smashed, we could be in trouble. So I guess the plan is, if we ever get enough components, which, well, we have no we have 7. Okay, we should have 2 people working on components. Do I need another forge? I need to kick these tables and benches out of here and make more forges. I actually have people with nothing to do since we're not mining, but I think what we can do is go ahead and start smoothing over here. And then not where the dead things go. Not under that doorway either. And then we need to find some floors. I'm going to lay out some floors in here. Alright, there you go. I accidentally canceled our flame cannon that was over here. So. Oops. And on the plus side, that'll eat up a bunch of material. We're starting to get a lot of marble again, though, since I did all this mining. But I'd intended to put marble walls through this area because it's going to be exterior. I'm going to do that. I just don't want to distract from the security stuff, which is the #1 thing of importance right now. I could actually roof that over too, put a couple more pillars in. What's our actual roof situation look like? Meh, it's fine. This was for tainted apparel. Could probably put tainted apparel in here. Every time you get raided now, though, these zones are going to be so massive. There is an eclipse zone, which doesn't much affect them. I mean, they don't like darkness. Which is weird, I know. I had to make some considerations for the fact that it's RimWorld. I left the darkness penalty on the dwarfs because even though they can see in the dark, still, like, that's the realm of chaos and Skaven. So yeah, I don't know if I'll ever even fill up the bedrooms I have. I never even did anything with a handful of these rooms yet. I could still pop a few bedrooms in here if I need to and flesh this zone out. In fact, this does look awkward. Like, just get rid of it. This looks weird too. What are these doing here? Is there a roof over here? Yeah. Oh yeah, there's some overhead mountain too. There we go. More marble chunks. Fantastic. I started tidying things up over here, and then you can see where I started building walls, but it's kind of a mess yet. It's been a long game already, and we still have a long way to go. If I could just get 12 frickin' components. What are my components people doing? You're not making components, dude. Alright, let's see. Guard and fucky. Guard. Sewing fungal. Cutting stone blocks. It's because that dude took over the bench. Here, hold on. Reserved by Enar. No, it ain't, sucker. Why did he do that? Somebody... Oh, it was being refueled. Okay, there you go. I guess that makes sense. Come on, just make 4 components, dude. I don't know if there's a bulk component job. Don't even need the plants. Remember how desperate we were for wood for the beginning time there? Here's part of the problem. Supplies are way the F over there. We're going to put a steel shelf. What's this? That's a dumping stockpile. What the hell does it even take to make components at this point? Is it just steel? It's 12 steel. It'd be nice to keep some steel inside, wouldn't it? Why don't we do that? This is a steel shelf. Is this one set to... No, these are all set to anything. This dude's admiring the dragon orb. Like, oh. Maybe Tanis Half-Elven will show up. Right, who the hell did I force to do that? I don't remember. Fire. The never-ending fire situation. And then 20 dwarves run out to put it out. Oh, this is looking pretty nice. Certainly could be more powerful. I could almost have like a wall across here. Maybe from corner to corner. Maybe with embrasures, and then like we fall back and we continue shooting. But if this wall gets breached, we wouldn't have the time to get back there, so it doesn't much matter. Who is it? Fucky. There you go. Now you're smoothing a floor, dude? Like, you're just over here working like I told you to. Let's see. Fuki. Smith. Well, it makes sense why he was making stone chunks. Let's promote this a bit. The problem is we don't have enough hearths. That's the problem. No one's built my shelf yet either, which is a little frustrating. And the reason for that is because we have no limestone at this point. So let's make it out of slate, and then it should get built right away. Oh, it's so chill at night. We didn't end up with a single freaking night owl, did we? I'm going to check this. Alright, we had one. Skolm. So, God knows how I didn't realize that. Needs. Hungry. Should be up, sucker. You're a night owl. And it's pretty chill everywhere. I mean, animals continue to die on the traps. Oh, have you wisened up? You know, every single one of these exploding bastards is going to end up on our trap at some point. I'm already frustrated in anticipation of that event. Hey, where's all my components? Are we... Oh, we're making armor too. Damn it. I'm going to have to suspend the armor job. Let's just do one until we can get the war machines made. We have to prioritize shit here, and I think some war machines are in high priority. I might make a third forge. Where can I move this stone cutter table to? Oh, my shelf was made. Let's make that critical clear. This needs to be for steel. This will definitely speed things up. Alright, steel. There you go. How did this hallway end up? Hey, they finally got all the Skaven nightmare mess cleaned up. And I think we'll have this done in no time. Cheers to all the patrons. Captain Rogel, George, Resock, Ark, and Invictus. I'll leave you with this awesome Slayer Thane. Zazzle, Mike Ferro, Natazio, Lazarus, Arcanix, Doug Meyer, Scaves, Adam Shosnowski, Patrick Johnson, Sebastian Schaefer, Dimitri Rurikid, Garrett, Chew on Disc, Excelsior, Cobra, Samurai Viking, Brandon Tarnix, Typhios, Alexander, Michael Rakestraw, Dirtle Dave, Cornel Bodar, Jed Davin, Resden, and Thomas K. We're still losing animal fat. I think I might. Fuck yes. Anybody? There were some people with inspired trade. This dude. Alright, fuck that. Oh, they're way over there. Okay, well. 45 minutes later. Oh, well, here comes the rice, too. Are you dudes in a fight? Oh, for God's sake. That's where you're gonna stand? Get out of here. No way. Alright, they're carrying on now. That bald dude got into a fight with that woman. Holy shit, man. That's raw. Well, Skolm's a night owl, so... Hey, we've made the Ironbreaker armor. Just come out and trade, dude. I'm sick of waiting. Well, actually, never mind. You go stand in the middle. They'll be over there in a minute. Why don't we just kill all their buffalo and pick up all their stuff? Hopefully we don't get raided before this ends. It's definitely high time we had a major trade. Too bad it's not a recruit caravan, because we could certainly use some more dawi. Alright, come over here and talk to her. Him. Here we go. Fantastic. I might end up selling a bunch of this. Like, clearly we're making too much. 377. Oh, jeez. Well, this is a pretty massive trade. We're going to sell almost 4,000 dwarf bile mushrooms. Probably like 4,000 or 5,000 total textiles. We're going to buy a bunch of magic items, though. They have Love Potion, Wand of Resurrection. They had an Obsidian Sword, or Obsidian Blade, sorry, so we'll buy that. So, it wipes out armor. Not that, not that a lot of people come over there. We're going to buy this Ruby Dawi table, because it sounds cool. We're going to buy all their plasteel and all their gromroll. Regardless, it's massive. Anyways, we're also going to sell a bunch of random weapons and clothing and whatnot. Alright, where's all of our shit, dude? There you go. That should all get brought in. They also had 25 components, which will really finish our other flame cannon, which is massive. So, we have security now. I need to build a pillar over here as well so that we can mine this out. We don't want to give people cover. Building a pillar will give cover, so it's a little bit disappointing. It's either, if I let the overhead mountain fall, they're still going to have cover. So there's just a few options there, and that's going to have to be what it is. I guess we'll make it out of slate because that's what we have the most of. And I think the thicker ones have a few more hit points. It only gives at least one person a spot to hide when they're shooting at us. Meanwhile, we're blasting their ass with flame cannons, so it's pretty awesome. We did get a ton of material off that, though. Somebody can take an obsidian blade. I do want to set up this ruby table somewhere. I think it's going to be boss. Why don't we move this one over? Do we have any other rubies? We have 59. Can we do something like this? Do we need this room to be any better? Why don't we set up another like big dining room somewhere? No matter where you're at, you can hear them frickin' horns blowing. Well, it is break time. Please leave a like if you're enjoying. Leave a comment. I do read them all. I do respond. I really wish I could come up with something to do with these steam geysers. It would be nice. Seems like dawi should be able to leverage that. I think since we're so short on blocks, I'm just going to start hauling. There's a fire, but whatever. I don't want to actually haul any marble ones in until we have a door over here. So just don't do that with marble. I appreciate you guys spending some time with me today. As always, it has been fun. And we're getting there. We're about halfway to our goal. I need to acquire... You know what we should do, I guess, is we should go and raid... Well, once we get the armor finished, anyways, we should go and raid some outcast factions and capture their dawi. I think that's going to be what we're going to have to do. What is this? These are marble. We can take those. It was just such a walk over here. Visitors with stuff to trade from the moot. Alright, anyways, well, that's going to be it for today. I'll see you next time.